Alright, bruh. So, I just got done working out. So, you guys gotta let me chill down before I'm able to do any more thinking right now. I've done a lot of thinking today. Also, I want to start streaming me going to, what's it called? I want to, stream me edit my videos. But, right now, you should have fucked with a member. You should have fucked with a gang. Doing really well right now. Just releasing a lot of that testosterone. But anyways, back from where we left off at. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my light off for a little nighttime mood. We, on our journey, we made it to Ameritrade in our studying journey. So right now we're studying. We're not studying anything specific. Just maybe just solely things that probably make money. But made it to Ameritrade. I went ahead, signed up, put $50 in it. You know. So let's see what we got here. So he was saying, I was watching a review on it. You're saying there's a lot of information for a screen, so you have to go tab, search by search, tab by tab. But what we were going to do was Forex, right? So let's watch an overview of this trading platform. Okay, so they got trading, think or swim, desktop, web. So you can download one for the desktop. I already have too many video games on here, so I think one for the web would be pretty cool. So there's no download for that one. There's a mobile for it. So since I'm going to be using this website a lot, including Robinhood and Coinbase, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my phone as well. It's called Ameritrade, and I've heard some pretty good things about it. They said the only bad thing about this platform was the way things were set up, how it's a lot of information like all at once for beginners, which I don't really care personally. I think it looks cooler that way. And why do we make money, guys? To look cool. Alright, no, I'm joking. But there is TD Ameritrade trading app, TD Ameritrade mobile finance. Okay, so got a trading app and a finance. But this is going to be our trading account. So let's launch web. Let's go ahead and do that. Thinkorswim. So I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it for both of these. I'm gonna get it. The trade. I'm gonna get the like normal app for it, and I'm gonna get the trade version. User ID. I'm pretty sure I used my gamer tag, right? XZ. Yeah. Okay. Are you going to? Yeah, go ahead. Send it. There we go. 998723. trust this device and skip this step when logging in. Yes, this is my main computer, so we're always going to trust this device. Log out, accept all disclosures. Okay, I accept. So, this is the current trading platform, Thinkorswim, for Ameritrade. They use Thinkorswim. So we're gonna write that down in our notes. Ameritrade wholesale. Okay, so we're gonna start Ameritrade.com. With so we're gonna put that in our notes. Trade with Thinkorswim. Just in case I forget the name. That's all that's for. So positions, live trading, paper money. What's paper money? This account is not eligible to place trades within Thinkorswim. Discover why in the Learn Center. So it says I can't do it. If you're looking for tutorials, reference, a quick guide, stop everything right here. Thinkorswim Learning Center. Take a look around. Check you say performance, function, get out of here. Alright, so Learning Center. How to Thinkorswim. Learn to use Thinkorswim. Get started learning. Platform layout. Let's see.
Hey traders, I'm Mike Obasina, and in this video, I'm going to give you a high-level walkthrough of the Thinkorswim trading platform.
Let's high level. Let's get it.
To start, we're going to download Thinkorswim to our computer. Now, if you're an existing TD Ameritrade client, simply navigate to tdameritrade.com and log into your account. Once you're logged into the website, navigate your mouse to the Trade tab, and below under Trading Platforms, you'll see a link for Thinkorswim. When you click on that link, you'll be navigated to a page that allows you to download Thinkorswim. Click that button and start the Thinkorswim program installer. Once you've completed downloading Thinkorswim to your computer, you'll notice that an icon now appears on your desk of Thinkorswim. To start, we're going to download Thinkorswim to our computer. Now, if you're an existing TD...
We're going to download Thinkorswim to our computer to start, alright? Let's go ahead and do that. How do I do that?
Simply navigate to tdameritrade.com and log into your account. Once you're logged into the website, navigate your mouse to the Trade tab, and below under Trading Platforms, you'll see a link for Thinkorswim. When you click on that link, you'll be navigated.
Alright. So trade Thinkorswim. Now Thinkorswim, we're going to go ahead and download that. Okay. Let's get it. So now we don't even have to memorize anything at this point. We can memorize it. We just click on it now. How's the stream doing? You guys hear me pretty well? Boop 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 boop. Sounds like it. Alright, so back to it. Went ahead and downloaded it. Let's see. I'll open the file. English, okay. Next, TD Ameritrade. I acknowledge, I understand. Install only for current install for all users of this machine. Install for the couple. Yeah. see what that did to my stream. Is my stream okay? Y'all running? Still going smoothly? Camera's working? Good. Alright. Finished. Let's get into it. We'll see what is this Thinkorswim thing about, my boy. It's pretty cool popping up on my screen. We're gonna play with this. Play with video game. I think this is like extremely cool. Trading capabilities. Trade stocks, ETFs, options, future forex, and options on future, and qualified investors can use portfolio margin. Paper trading. Test new strategies. Virtual trading account using paper money, where you can practice trading any of the securities available on our live trading platform. 24/5 trading. 24/5 trading. Trade select. So oh, for 5 days. Okay. I'm confused. I was like, what does this 5 stand for? Trade selected securities 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, excluding markets holidays, using XTO or XTO plus GTC order types. There may be greater liquidity risk for orders placed during this time period as outlined in the extended hours trading session rules. You can find this list of securities available to trade 24/5 under watch list. Eat public percent F 24-hour trading. Okay. Thinkorswim. Easy. Live trading, paper money. Paper money, live trading. Let's go straight to the live trading then, my boy. I want to get a lot of money and do like put it in here and just like start playing with it. Agree. Alright. NYSE opens in 14 hours. PL. You click that over IPL. Forex PL. Alright. So now we get see Forex. Now what else do we have here? Oh yeah, he was gonna tell us all about it. Me searching, me just like playing with it, searching around on it is not enough. Trust me, because it's gonna take me forever to do it. It's better to just watch this video
To a page that allows you
to learn how to use it.
Click that button and start the Thinkorswim program installing. Once you've completed downloading Thinkorswim to your computer, you'll notice that an icon now appears on your desktop. Double-click this icon to begin the login process. Once the login screen appears, enter your username and password, click Login. Now, as a new user of Thinkorswim, it's important to understand how the platform is laid out. Specifically, we have on the left our left sidebar. We'll talk about this in a little bit. And then the right, we have 9 tabs that essentially hold all the different features of Thinkorswim. And within each of these tabs are different sub-tabs. For example, our 9 tabs, we have our Monitor tab, Trade, Analyze, Scan, Market Watch, Charts, Tools, Education, and finally Help. And below each of these tabs are sub-tabs. For example, under the Monitor tab, we have Activity and Positions, Account Statement, FX Reports, and Strategy Roller. And as we move from tab to tab, those sub-tabs also change based on whatever tab we are working in. Now let's jump into our first activity, and that's going to be to set up our left-hand sidebar. So for this particular demo, I'm actually going to clean this entire sidebar up. By default, we're set up with live news, our Trader TV gadget, or watch list, and if we click this arrow down at the bottom, you'll notice that we have a quick chart also enabled. This is by default, so if this is your first time logging the platform, you'll see those 4 gadgets. Let's clean that up. I'm going to click this gear wheel at the bottom of the screen, and you'll notice that we have all these gadgets that I just showed you, and let's delete them all. I want to show you what a clean sidebar looks like. And I just click those X's, and you'll notice the only thing left is our account info screen.
Mhm.
And that is the one gadget you can't get rid of. You can hide it with this caret, but you can't get rid of it. And really that's because this is an important section for every trader to have available to them. Now let's set up our sidebar with two gadgets, Trader TV and a watch list. So I'm going to go to this plus sign if I want to add a gadget, and you'll notice our whole menu of available gadgets appears, and we're going to hit Trader TV. It allows you to watch live news in real time. Every day, TD Ameritrade streams throughout the market day, market news, information, different shows. Great tool. Now, if I want to make this screen a little bit bigger, I'm just going to put my mouse in this dividing line, and we're going to stretch that out. Now we have a nice large video player that we can have docked to the side of our screen. If you want to switch between TD Ameritrade Network and other channels, you can do that right here. But now we have our Trader TV set up. I'm going to pause that for a second. And then the next
Alright guys, and that's your video on how to get free TV. No, I'm joking.
thing we're going to do is add a watch list. Now, this is probably the single most used gadget on the left-hand sidebar. Makes sense, right? Because as you're trading throughout the trading day, it's great to have a watch list available so you can keep track of the markets. So I'm going to click that. And by default, you'll see that we have a default loaded watch list that we've created here at TD Ameritrade. But let's change this. For example, if we change this menu from default, you'll notice a whole sub-menu appears. And you'll see we have our personal created watch list, but then we have a number of different public watch lists. For this example, let's add the Dow Jones Industrial Average, which are the 30 stocks of the Dow. We're going to hover our mouse over percent through G. You'll notice these are alphabetically listed. Then I'm going to go over here to our sub-menu and go down to Dow Jones Industrial Average. And just like that, we have a watch list of the Dow Jones. Same thing as we did with Trader TV. If we want to enlarge this, just hover your mouse over that dividing line, and we're going to stretch that down. If we need to see more room, we can click that up. The other thing, if we want to close or shrink Trader TV, you'll notice our video player starts shrinking, but then the available room for our watch list increases. Now let's move on to our charts tab. Charts are probably one of the most used features of thinkorswim. The charting package is excellent. There's a number of different things you can do. One thing that every trader should know how to do is set up a type of chart you want to see, whether it's a candlestick, a bar chart, but also time frames. So let me show you how to do that. So by default, you'll see we're on a 1 year, 1 day chart, and you can see that duration here in the left-hand corner. When you navigate the chart, you'll see that our mouse is highlighting with crosshairs where we're at on the chart. And as we move throughout the chart, the different values up here from the opening price, high, low, close, that's going to be based on whatever candlestick we're looking at. If we want to switch between a different drawing tool, we can click this button and we can change to a pointer. So there I've changed to a pointer. Now, if I want to zoom in on a section of the chart, I click my mouse, hover it over, and now we can look at a closer version of this chart over the last few months. If I want to zoom out, I can click this magnifying glass out. If I want to zoom in, I click the magnifying glass to zoom in really close. Either way, it's a very simple charting package to get used to here with these basic tools. Now, first thing, let's imagine we wanted to change this to a bar chart. Well, if you right-click on the chart, you can see that we have this button called Style. Well, we have another sub-menu from there, and essentially the one we're going to look at is Chart Type. So right now we're on a candle, but if we wanted to switch to a bar, a candle trend, line chart, we just simply select right there, and you'll notice now our candlesticks are now bar charts. Really easy to switch. The other thing you can do is you can go to this gear wheel at the top, chart settings, and essentially do a lot of different customization from just general settings of the chart, adjust things on your price axis, your time axis. You can create time frames for your chart, which we'll talk about here in a second. But more importantly, and everyone asks about this, is appearance. So what I just did with a couple clicks, we can go into this appearance section. We have that same types of charts that we can choose from. Let's switch back to candle. You'll notice our preview has switched to candle. We can change the color of our candle. So if we want to go from a green to gray, whatever really you want to see, you can do right here. It's a very widely used feature of the platform to customize your chart look. Once you're ready with the changes, you can hit apply and OK, and now you can see we're back to that candle setting.
Best to believe we're changing that color, my boy. So, where's my chart at? First of all, Trader TV live news. Trader TV. Come on. What does that do? Categories. Markets are now closed. The markets are now closed. ABC live programming on this channel currently off the air. First in business worldwide. I'm so confused, but watch this. Market watch. Visualize. Wow. Apple. Charts. So good. I'm confused. Okay. So order entry and saved orders. Alright, back to this. So, I'm trying to see if this is moving. So, money's still moving right now, right? So, here's a chart, view symbol. Oh, I can't see anything down there though. Uh, Watch list. What's lines? The heck is this? Draw lines. Alright. Let's exit out of lines. Alright. So for this, on the top, it has each a different mode down here. Illustrator. Okay. Euro. Features. Alright. Available items. Ask. What did that do? Oh, the ask. Oh, I thought that was the bid and the ask. Okay, it's not, I guess. So just like right click. What's active trade? Okay. I wonder what he was in. So right here we're in trade. This is where we want to be at. And it says all products, trade, pull up quotes, enter symbols. Alright. Analyze trade, forex trader. So let's put a symbol in this. Let's just see it's red. Monitor. What's the account statement? Market watch. Public. Cadence. Wow, that's crazy. This is amazing. So these are all the businesses. ATO, ATMOS Energy Corporation, PATK. What is this stuff? That's pretty cool. All watch list and index. Zebra, Costco, Apple. I just saw Costco somewhere. MSI, Motorola Solutions Inc. What's this? Cool. And Lincoln Inc. Workday. Okay, so I can State Sheet Corporation, Street. Dang, man. So this is like endless jobs. endless jobs. I could just search up any of these names and like sign up. So Microsoft Corp. So let's see, personal default communication. What is that? Services, entertainment. Okay, interactive media, interactive media. Alright, I just take me out of this. Quotes, customer just direct eBay and indirect marketing. Okay, so it tells you the market cap, percentage change. What is that? What is that? Okay. Let's remove here monitor. Oh, so I can change that. That's weird. Not what I just read was weird. That my home screen is looking like this and I'm looking for something else. I don't want to look like that. I want to look like the other guys. It looks like the other guys. Cool. Look at that. Beautiful. Anyways.
With the original colors that we saw when we started. Next, I want to show you how to change the time frame. So you'll notice right now, like I said, we're on a 1 year, 1 day chart. If we want to switch that to an intraday chart, for example, there's this little drop down that says D, which stands for day or time frame setup. And when we do that, we'll have some preloaded time frames. So 1 day, 1 minute. And you'll notice now we're on a 1 day, 1 minute chart, and that D changed to 1M, so it lets you know you are now on a 1 minute chart. and we're looking at one trading day with 1 minute candle increments. So every 1 minute of market data will be a new candle. If we want to switch that, maybe look at a 5-day, 5 minute, that will change as well. And more importantly, if you want to create your own custom time frame, well, you just switch from favorites to time frame, and we just switch to whatever day period we want to see. Let's say we want to look at 5 days and then go to a 30-minute. You can also move this bar at the bottom if you want specific customized time frames. It's extremely customizable, I guess is my point I'm trying to get at. Really based on how you trade, how you look at the markets. So now we're on a 5-day, 5-minute chart for this Intel example. Next, I'm going to show you probably the most important activity that a trader should know how to do on Thinkorswim, and that is how to buy or sell a stock. First thing I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to collapse the left-hand sidebar by clicking this button. Gives us some more real estate so I can show you the
Perks don't stab my back. Everybody stab my back. Perks don't stab my back. Everybody stab my back. Why isn't it doing anything? Never mind. Doesn't matter.
entire trade tab, all products sub tab. And what we're looking at is essentially the current market for Apple stock. At the top here we have the stock name, the last traded price, the gain or loss for the day based in dollars and percent, as well as the current bid and ask. ETB stands for easy to borrow, so if you were shorting Apple, it would be an easy to borrow stock. And then where is the stock listed? It's currently listed on the NASDAQ. So if we click this caret, you'll notice we have a bunch of different data points. This section is an extremely important section, but how do you actually buy and sell the stock? Well, it's pretty simple. You can do it a number of ways. The first thing, let's imagine we wanted to buy 100 shares of Apple stock. I'm going to hover my mouse over the ask price, and you see there's a little buy badge that shows up under my mouse. If I were looking to sell Apple, you can see I hover my mouse over the bid and a sell button appears. Now if I click the ask price, you see an order appears at the bottom to buy 100 shares of Apple at a floating limit price based on the current ask price. And it defaults to a limit order and a day order. We'll talk about this in a second. I'm going to delete this order real quick. One other thing I want to point out, let's bring back our sidebar. You'll notice we had a bid and ask price in our watch list columns. So if I click on the ask price from the watch list, guess what? That same order editor appears at the bottom of our screen. So moral of the story is, anytime you see a bid price, an ask price, or a main price next to a symbol name or lookup, you can enter an order from that part of the software. So once again, let's click on the ask price. I'm going to walk you through this order really quick. We have stock. We're buying 100 shares of Apple. Current limit price of $257.66, and it is a day order, which means if we were to place this order, it would be good for today's trading date. Now, let's say we just wanted to get filled. We can switch that to a market order. We also have a number of different order types available in this order editor, but
And tomorrow I'm gonna take you guys into the first video that I watched on trading. It's trading analysis. I have to go through that, but it was it was a doozy. I was working for Spectrum, and every day I would work for Spectrum. I would put him on as soon as I started working, so I would get up in the morning, and then I put him on a YouTube card and on YouTube in my car, and I would go to work, start working. But I would listen to the dude talk about how to trade, and so did my boss. He traded. He told me to get Robinhood. Matter of fact, he was like uh he put 1,000 in for his little sibling or his niece or nephew or one of those. He said he put 1,000 in for a younger kid of his, and now he has like 3,000 because he learned how to do it. 3,000. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's good for broke people. So
Let's switch to a market, which means we will get filled at the best available ask price. Hit confirm and send. Now, this section of the software is extremely important. It is the order confirmation dialog. This is where you have your last chance to review an order, double, triple check all of this before you place your order. When you're ready, hit send. And you'll notice up here at the top we have some messages that appeared. We bought 100 shares of Apple, and then it goes away. So, what happened to that stock? Well, this is where we move over to our monitor tab. And monitor tab, activity and position sub-tab, this will be the area for you to monitor all of your open positions as well as your activity for the trading day. So for example, remember we talked about Thinkorswim has tabs, sub-tabs, and sections. Well, under the activity and position sub-tab section, we have today's trade activity. And this is where you'll see any of your working orders, filled orders. You'll notice we have one fill, and that was the trade we just placed, as well as canceled orders. Now let's go back and do one more example. Let's say we wanted to buy another 100 shares of Apple, but this time we wanted to do it if Apple dropped down to $250. I'm putting my mouse in there and I'm entering a specific price. That padlock is now locked because it's no longer floating with the current market. And we have a limit order that's good for the day. And we're going to hit confirm and send. And now if we go back to our monitor tab, activity and positions, you'll notice we now have a working order in our working orders section. And it's essentially
okay, so that just refreshed my memory. So
details we just looked
I
at.
actually
Now
wanted
let's
to go.
imagine we say, you know what, I want to place this.
So basically, if you don't know right now, just come on, my nigga. There we go. So basically, on the candlestick chart, I'm pretty sure that's the opening. No, that's the opening. That's closing. Top is closing. Pretty sure. But anyways, what I was gonna say is that um, damn, I lost train of thought. But when you're trading, you're uh basically when you put your money in, you might want to set like a limit order. So like so your limit order basically is like if the trade goes down to this, stop it and pull my money out. I forgot what that's called, but you can add that. So if it goes down to that amount, you can stop it, pull it out, but it might go back up also. So you gotta think about that. But stop, pull it out, and then your there's another one where you could put a cap on it. So when it hits this, then stop and pull out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like lose, may not lose. It takes a little bit of time, but it's like the amount of time or the movement. So it has to go up and down. And if you do it um really close to each other, so if you set the like limits close to each other, it's like really a really big 50-50. But let's say you set like your limit order like all the way to the bottom, not all the way to the bottom, but like the longest or whatever, it can go down and then come back up. It's easier to go down and then come like when it sparks back up, it might hit your top limit order. But if it hits your top limit order, you pull out, yeah, you made a lot of money, but it could soar up. You know what I'm saying? Like an airplane. But it doesn't usually do that. If you look at this chart right here, I'm pretty sure this is Friday, Monday, Tuesday. So it's probably good. This was a week chart probably, and it is going down, up, down, up, down, and up, down, and up, and up, and up, and up. You see what I mean by that? And then this is just the time frame in a week. So these are like days. So for that day, these three were happening. For that other day, like these. Oh wait, never mind. So for that day, this was it. So let's say you bought right here, and you set your limit order right here. You bought it right here, and then you're gonna go down, and it's not gonna hit your lower limit order. It's gonna go back up to right here, and that's where you put your cap order at, or maybe you put the cap right here, but it hits the cap, and now you have more money, basically. To put it in simpleman's terms, it's probably one of the best ways I can explain it. Not gonna lie. So I'm the simpleton, honestly. I don't know why I traced that. I just did tracking.
Order good till canceled so that it works until either I cancel it or Apple fills at 250. You can right click. Now in Thinkorswim, the right click of the mouse is extremely important. If you're on an Apple, it would be the command key and your mouse click button. But for PC users, if you right click your mouse, you'll see a menu will appear and we can cancel the order. We can cancel and replace the order. So we want to cancel and replace this particular order. So I'm going to change that, and I'm going to go here and change this to good till canceled. Everything else stays the same. I'm going to hit confirm and send. And now you can see we've got a message that our original day order was canceled. We can close it out by clicking the X. And then monitor, we go back and you can see now we have an order working good till canceled. So what happened to our original order? Well, we go down to canceled, and there it is. Canceled orders. Buy 100 shares of Apple, 250 limit for the day. We canceled that, replaced it with this good till canceled order. And you can see here we have our filled order from a few minutes ago. So this is essentially, we're going to keep track of all your orders for the current trading day. This will clear out and reset every single day, and all of your order history will then be found under the account statement sub-tab, order history section. Now let's show you how to trade a call option. We went through the process to trade stock. Now we're going to look at a process to how to trade a call option. Essentially similar, we're just going to trade from a different part of the platform. So instead of our underlying section here where we have our bid and ask for the stock price, we're going to go down into the option chain. And for the example that we're going to look at, let's trade the December expiration. And if you want to trade a call or a put option, it's the same process. We have our calls on the left, our puts on the right. We can show a few more strikes under this expiration series. And as you can see, we have that same bid and ask column that we see for the stock. Same process applies. If you want to buy an option, we click on the ask price. If you want to sell an option, click on the bid price. I'm going to left click my mouse on this 260 call in December on Apple. Our order editor appears. Our order quantity defaults to 10. You can change that by going to the setup, application settings, order defaults, and we can go to options, and let's change that to 1 and apply those settings. And now I'm going to delete this and re-queue the order up, and look, our order default has changed to 1. Same process, we can choose between limit order, market orders. With options, we generally want to use a limit order. So let's lock in that 625, hit confirm and send. And you can see we just got filled on our long 260 call in December on Apple. If we go back to the monitor page, you'll now notice below our stock position, we have the December 260 call.
Look at what he's doing though.
One
I'm sure they set him up with that account to do this. For him, or that might be his account. I'm not sure, but like he just gets to play with it. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta play with it. That's what I want to do. I just want to play with it. I want to play with the money. Maybe. So we're not gonna trade anything right now. We're just gonna keep learning. But on my next video for study hall, maybe it's probably gonna be tomorrow. See, I don't know why I made my camera go out again. But it's probably gonna be tomorrow. And shit. It may need more light. Cause I'm trying to fix it.